Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Evening time in downtown Paphos. If you're curious to know where we are, we're sitting on Rikos Beach and we're looking and casting our eyes into the blue Mediterranean Sea, and there's one or two boats sailing around out there. But before I mention those boats, I'm going to let you know that there is someone in the car with me. She just happens to be the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Archin Gracivia Labouf. Take it away, baby.
I decided to stop. Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again. Beautiful evening indeed. There is no waves, nothing around, just a little bit.
It's very calm actually, isn't it? And those are the boats out there, by the way. The one closest to the shoreline is the Wave Dancer, the one in the middle is the Ocean Blue, and the one right out with big lights on it, well, lights stacked on top of each other anyway, is the big boy in the Paphos Harbour, and of course that is the Ocean Vision. All of those cruise ships will give you a fabulous afternoon or a fabulous evening cruise out in that blue Mediterranean Sea. Shall we set off on our travel into Paphos?
We shall, my Michelle.
We shall, my Michelle. So let's head along what's called Rikos Beach. To give it its correct name, it is the municipality beach of Yereskipu, but that's a bit of a tongue twister. So a long time ago, a gentleman opened a beach bar. His name was Rikos, and he called the beach bar Rikos Beach Bar. And from that moment on, this beach was known as Rikos Beach. And it is possibly one of the greatest beaches in Cyprus, certainly one of the best in Paphos. Slight mix of sand and rocks, but there certainly are some very nice sandy areas. Plenty of parking, and there are a few beach bars which we're going to name along the trek as we head to the Hotels Road. But please forgive the undulations in this road, because this road is well past its sell-by date.
I think this Rikos Beach becoming better and better year by year, because 7 or 8 years ago it wasn't here. I mean, the road was really down, very bad road it was. 10 years ago I remember, then they renovated this road, then they did these beaches a little bit. It could have been much nicer, but slowly they're doing all their best, I think.
Well, slowly it's getting better. And I remember when I came to Cyprus 16 years ago, I mean, dual roads, should we say double track roads, were quite rare. Most of the roads were single tracks. Yep, you heard me correctly. Only about 8-9 years ago did they actually widen the road up to our house and made it 2 lanes, shall we say. So, yeah. Slowly but surely, Cyprus is moving into the 21st century, shall we say. But one thing's for sure, it has always got quite a few things on its side. In the daytime, the sky is always blue. The sea is always blue. Mr. Paul, you guessed it by now, he's always dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing. All that is missing is...
It's you, of course you. So get yourself on the big boat or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. That's because we all are patiently waiting just for you. How nice is this boat? Beautiful colours.
They are nice boats, aren't they? Let's just see if we can find a little parking space here, and maybe you guys can cast your eyes out for a second or two. Look at that. That's the big boy, all lit up in blue, and there's a little boat in front of it as well, moving around as we can see.
Is it a little?
Yeah, it is indeed. So if you are looking for a great cruise, the boats in the Paphos Harbour offer very good deals, by the way. Obviously it's a bit cheaper to go out on the daytime ones. On the evening time ones, well, if you want to go on the grand finale on a Friday and a Saturday night on the Ocean Vision, that's going to cost you around about €79. But remember, you can eat all you can eat. You can drink all you can drink. As much dancing, and if you're very lucky, you never know, you may even get a little bit of romancing, like those 2 superstars that came on the Ocean Vision with us. Of course, the girl who likes a little bit of brightness in her life. She's already found the man of her dreams. That's our girl, Lady Whitney. And of course, Lord of the Chase.
Oh, we hope you're right, guys. Of course you're right, because you're such lovely people. We met you. We had evenings and night after night together. Beautiful people. Thank you very much for your company. It was amazing. Very nice.
Yeah, it was indeed. It was a fabulous, fabulous evening. And we've met quite a few people after that evening in the King's Restaurant. That's where you can find us, by the way. That's the first restaurant as you enter the Cape Paphos Harbour. And of course, they often told us they had a tear in their eye and they watched every single moment of those episodes. That's where we board the big boy, the Ocean Vision, show you what's going on, the food, the entertainment, and of course there was the proposal of a lifetime. And luckily, she said a very, very big yes.
She did indeed. She didn't want to. Or she did want it. I don't know. But she wasn't prepared for it. It was very nice. Very unexpected, I believe, for her. But all the people were really giving us a big applause as we were going to the stage, because this man was standing there and screaming in the microphone, Whitney, Whitney, where are you? Whitney,
Whitney, I'm here, I've got something to say.
Whitney, I've got something to say, yes.
Now this is the hotel's strip, the hotel's road. This is where the majority of the beachside hotels are. And there's quite a few of them, so we're not going to mention them all, but this one coming up now on the left hand side is the Pioneer Beach. That's a luxury 4-star hotel that sits on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And the reviews and the reports that we get back from people who have stayed there, they say it's absolutely amazing. Now, there was a gentleman in the comments today that asked if we could go and visit the Mari Hotel. That's going to be coming up very, very soon indeed. Now, a while ago, we did pop in there. Obviously, COVID-19 was on, and we didn't have our masks on, so we were stopped at the entrance. The man who stopped us was a very, very polite man indeed. This is the Mari coming up behind this bus, by the way. If we're lucky, we might get to go in there, but to answer your questions, you say you value our opinions. It is one of the best hotels in Paphos, there's no question about that. And there's a gentleman who stayed there a few times. He's known as the Shady Tree. He's got a girl in his life called Shady Lady, and they're coming back to stay there again very, very soon indeed. So that tells you probably all you need to know. Some of the hotels have got an unbelievably good reputation, and people come back over and over again.
It is a nice hotel, I can't say anything. Now, if you've got children and you have to walk, but there is always a buses here and they will take you anyway. As soon as you're not sitting until morning time, because in morning time there is no buses to take you back. But it's a little bit far away from Hama and Promenade.
Yeah, is what I would have said. It's a fabulous hotel. It's got a nice beach area and a nice rocky area as well if you want to go snorkeling, those kind of things. It's got a fabulous swimming pool. It's got a gym, everything you can think of that a 5-star hotel could have, and you're going to get a great, great holiday. But it is a good 20 to 25 minute walk along the coastal pathway, which is very pleasant, into the downtown Cape Paphos Harbour. Obviously, there are buses. Remember, the last bus goes back from the harbour in the winter time at 11 o'clock, in the summertime 11:30. Obviously, there's a taxi rank there, and you can get a taxi, which is probably going to charge you somewhere between 10 and 12 euros, depends how busy they have been. But make sure, if you are getting a taxi, that you agree the price before you get in the car, shall we say. Same all over the world, isn't it?
Olympic Lagoon.
Olympic Lagoon, another 5-star luxury resort.
Another one. Yeah. Well, nice hotel. No, very nice. It used to be nice, I think, but now it's all-inclusive and different standard hotel. Children totally enjoying it, especially if you've got children. You have all-inclusive, everything all-inclusive. Included.
Yes. People understand your English, don't worry.
Oh my God. Included. Yeah, all included. And this is where you find easy ways to feed your children every time, wherever you go, whenever you go. Every time you can find the food there, and food quality was not too bad.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do come there as adults, because there is an adult-only section, by the way. And Our Lady Sue and Sir Dave, they're coming back to stay there very, very soon indeed. So it caters for all people. Most of the hotels do, in fact. Some of them are purely adults only, and some of them are a mix. But you'll find the hotels that have the mix have those areas where if you are just the adults, or perhaps you've managed to lose the children for a couple of weeks, you're going to get a great holiday indeed. We're now getting very close to the main event, as we call it. This is the final ascent into downtown Paphos, and of course the promenade and the harbour area. And there's huge improvements taking place in Paphos in the last year, certainly in the last 2 or 3 months. So if you've not been back to Paphos for a year or so, you are in for a shock, and that's what everyone tells you. It's starting now. There's a brand new park area which is almost finished. The pavements on both sides of the roads are perfection, and they've put up these stupid little steel bars to stop cars parking on there. I don't know what's going on in the world, but the idea is that you can walk carefully and safely. Nice new street lights, all the shops, all the restaurants, all the bars, they're waiting, and they really are. They're waiting especially for you. The last hotel before we actually get to the promenade is on the right hand side, and that is called the Dionysus Central Hotel. Its name gives it away. It's very central. 3-star, but a very good 3-star hotel. Great food, great service, and the rooms are not too bad either.
And pre-last on my side, actually on the left side, was the Annabelle Hotel, which is not very far from the promenade as well. And I believe that many people keep coming back as repeat guests because they believe that this is a very good hotel. And of course, if you're repeat guests, you're always welcome by the management and the staff, which is, I don't think it changes quite. Certain people in the higher positions always keep their places, and they welcome in these repeat guests in the very best ways. So they also do, as the same way as in Alexander, they do the management cocktails. It's where guests and management can talk with each other, share with the different ideas, which is a good idea actually of this.
Well, I think it makes the guests feel special. I mean, Dame Anne says that. She stays at the Alexander Great. Lady Ness, she says exactly the same. It's very nice to be a repeat guest and be treated with that little bit of respect. They get the odd free drink, those kind of things, and they get to go to the special cocktail evenings for those repeat guests. And a lot of hotels do that around the world, but it does make the guest feel very special indeed. So this is the rear street to the promenade, by the way. Plenty of shops. April's all been refurbed. That's a clothing boutique. Next door to that is the Borsa Bella. This is the harbour roundabout. We're going to take a left and take you into the harbour. And well, it's getting very close to the big goodbye. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget, hit that like, smash that subscribe. It doesn't cost you a single penny. But if you really do like the channel and you want to keep us afloat, you'd like to say a big thank you, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? That's where you could gift us that virtual coffee or two. Very easy to find us. Either Google Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, or go through to our About page on YouTube, and of course there is a link there for the Buy Me a Coffee platform. And you can also join us as a Superstar member, starting off at only €10 a month. I'd like to say a big thank you to one or two of the guys that have, and one or two of them are in town as we speak. Lady Kerry, Lord of the Tony, thank you very much indeed. Dame Anne, it goes without saying, she's getting on a big bird very soon indeed. Unfortunately today I had to deliver to the airport the Nantwich crew, but they had a fantastic holiday, and we'll be looking forward to seeing them hopefully in and around Christmas. That's what they're dreaming of anyway. So let's keep our fingers crossed that the man known as Lord of the Simon gets his head down, earns that couple of bob, and treats the Nantwich crew to a spectacality of a holiday indeed in downtown Paphos. One last thing to mention, there are 2 new YouTube channels on the block, just in case you've missed it. One is called Marika and You. It's all about Marika and you, yeah. As she takes you on her little adventures in beauty, fashion, makeup, health, well-being, and all those kind of things. And the other channel is Cars and Me, and that's where Mr. Paul takes you on his little adventures, buying cars, selling cars, fixing cars, losing money on cars, and now and again making some money on cars. Last bit of information for you, we are to the rear of the Paphos Harbour restaurants. But this car park is totally free of charge. Let's let this guy go. See, nothing wrong with a bit of courtesy. I got a feeling he might even thank me. Okay, maybe not. There we go.
No
Let's
way.
keep going to the end.
No way, next time.
Maybe next time, we could be lucky.
Next time.
And what's coming up now is the brand new sunset viewing point, and of course the Paphos Castle. And this is where people like to gather all day, but in particular as the sun starts to fade away. It's a spectacality of an evening indeed. All that's missing is you. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed.
And I would like to thank you as well. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for staying with us. You're our dearest members of family. We wish you were here. Thanking you again and again. Kissing and loving you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. I kissed you.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll look forward to your company again very, very soon
Bye.
indeed.